Hi everyone, it's Ria here with today's heart card reading, and these are pictures of hearts from my heart deck taken when I was running. They're all images of Mother Earth, reflections of our love, and messages for us to help to embrace the heart energy, to clear the heart energy, and to become more in alignment to our true self so that our life may reflect that. So today's card is this little one right here. Hopefully you can see the heart. It's actually a string on our beach blanket on the beach. But I thought it was cool because, it's still on the ground. It was still out on the beach. Most of them are all organic heart cards, like, say, seaweed, rocks, water, plants, a lot of different things. There's just like a couple that aren't actually natural material, like from the dirt, earth, pine needles, leaves, that kind of thing. So the title of the card is called Imagine. And the message for today is, your reality is only as good as your perception. Your perception is only as good as your imagination. Let go of preconceived ideas, molds, beliefs, templates, and imagine the possibilities. Your reality is as limited and/or as expansive as your imagination. So this card is just telling us to emphasize, to focus on our imagination. A lot of times in life we are just existing. We're just going about the daily routines that we are used to. We're just fulfilling and living old beliefs. We're living in a template, living through old dogmas, living like in a cookie cutter of what we think we should be living. So this card is just challenging us and asking us to use our imagination, because our reality is what we perceive our reality to be. But if you can expand your perception through using your imagination, you can expand your reality and enliven your life and make it more than you ever thought you could. So let's just take a small example. Say you go to work every day. It's almost like you're not really excited to be there. You're just going through the steps, going through the motion, kind of just this kind of feeling like not in a shell, but just almost in a protection field of just fulfilling your daily tasks, not really expanding your energy. So let's just say you go to work, you're not really excited about it, but you could use your imagination even before you get to work and think, man, wouldn't it be cool if my boss noticed how good I was at this or that and just decided to give me a promotion or ask me about an idea to further enhance the company, or whatever it is. Use your imagination to create a situation that would excite you, that you would like. And it's not so much just imagining that situation just through your thoughts like this without any emotion, but actually to feel, what would you feel like if you were actually in the situation you're imagining? Because it's your emotion, it's your feelings that fuel that imagination to actually get it to like spark or percolate to actually create something new in your world. And it's not that it might create exactly as you imagine it, but that just opens up the doors to possibilities. It creates pathways so that you're telling the universe, hey, I am open to receiving that beyond which seems to appear to be real. Because that which appears to be real only appears that way because that's the way you choose to see it, rather consciously or unconsciously. Let's do one more example. Say you live in your house, you're happy with your house, it's okay, but you really, really have a desire to move. So you want to move to wherever, some different state, but you can imagine, and your house isn't even on the market or anything yet, but you could just imagine, use your imagination to imagine some stranger coming up to you and saying, hey, do you want to sell your house? Are you looking to sell your house? And just let your imagination run wild. Let them offer you as much for your house as you would love. and then take that money and move and go and embrace a new area that you want to. Just let your imagination run. We're told a lot that kind of, as we grow up, we're kind of putting, tapping, kind of like lowering our imagination. I can't think of the word, but tampering it, not letting it run wild, because we're taught to focus on our reality. This is reality. Stop dreaming. That kind of thing. Well, it's your dreaming and your imagination that actually allows a new reality for you. And if you allow your imagination to expand beyond what seems to be real, your what seems to be real will ultimately change. And you can do that with anything. It's cool to just like sit back and think, oh man, that would be so cool if someone just offered to buy my house. Or that would be really awesome if I just came across that perfect deal for my car and I could actually drive in. What would that feel like? Ask yourself through your imagination process, how do I feel? What does that feel like? Get involved in the emotion of it, because it's that very thing that just, puts that out there, that energy, and the universe will react to that, because the universe is just a reflection of your energy. So hopefully this gives you a little bit more insight. In this card here, it's like a string. Like the way I look at this little string and this little mumbo jumbo here of tangled string, it's almost like those are all your little thoughts. Those are all your little imaginations run wild. But lo and behold, it all connects into this heart. And if you can use your imagination, you can tap into the energy of your heart. Oops, sorry, cat knocking that over. Tap into the imagination of your heart and actually create that. And you'll create a life of love, and you'll create through your imagination, hey baby, and expressing that, a whole different reality for you. All right, guys, I hope you guys have a good day. And until tomorrow, love and light.